Hello everybody, welcome to the Grim Report. Okay, in case you guys didn't know, there's no evidence that Mars has hosted an alien civilization 1,000 years ago. There's none. But guys, there was this representative, Dan Rohrabacher. It's a representative. His last name's Rohrabacher. He's a representative for California. He asked a panel parliament of planetary scientists to speculate about possibility. It was July the 18th this was written. During the hearing of the U.S. House of Representatives Committee on Science, Space and Technologies, Space Subcommittee, if so to speak. The inquiry followed testimony by panelists of Ken Farley, the project scientist for NASA Mars 2020 rover mission, stating that the red planet had lakes and rivers, and perhaps even a huge northern ocean until about 3.6 billion years ago. To be exact, if you want to get on that exact strain. Long, long time ago. It's fairly obvious to answer the question of whether Mars was perhaps once home to intelligent aliens. So the evidence is that Mars was different billions of years ago, not thousands of years ago, and there is no evidence he said he's aware of. Farley began, would you rule out any other Jason? He said, yeah. Dan asked, would he rule out anything? And he said, I would say that extremely unlikely, was his response. The belief that alien intelligence may call Mars home has such rich eventful future. For example, here's an example, guys, that a century ago American astronomers perceived low claim to how they spotted canals on Mars. They found the canals, they found that so-called teepee, and just here recently, not too long ago, talked about other things that they found on Mars. A tree stump was speculated, stuff like that. But no, man-made objects. This place is just desolate. Claimed that the spotted canals of Mars, emphasized, had been built to bring water from the planet's polar ice caps down to the altitudes, the lower areas. And in 1976, photos by NASA Viking 1 Mars orbited showed that landforms, but that bore striking resemblance to human faces. The face. Clear images. Later spacecraft revealed the face on Mars to be an ordinary rock formation. Some people still claim that the evidence of an ancient civilization. Many others, the land rovers have explored Mars over the decades, and none have been detected any evidence of intelligent organisms ever across Mars. But that doesn't necessarily mean the red planet has never supported life of any kind. They're observed by NASA curiously over a number of other spacecrafts, suggest that at least some parts of the red planet were habitable for long stretches in the distant past. So scientists, Mars may have hosted microlife, and scientists also indeed some research thinking of more microbes, stuff like that. But they're just saying it may be microbes, but no intelligent life whatsoever. In 2020, Mars rover will search evidence for the past, not current, microbial life when it arrives on the planet in February 2021. The 6-week lead robot with base heavy on the Curiosity design and also collected store samples of possible future return to Earth. But basically what they're saying is that Mars may have not had any human life, like us, but may have had micro life. Despite of what people believe, Mars may have never had any intelligent, as we see intelligence, any type of life like that. Kind of interesting that they want to do that. But, that's how science goes, right, guys? That's how it goes. And NASA just wants to... Oh, yeah, by the way, if you guys want to read this entirety, I got this from, of course, Coast to Coast. You can look it up on their website and get it there if you want to read the entire thing in its entirety. I just read a summed up version. Keep it under 5 to 10 minutes. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, good luck, good night, and God bless.